Good day, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Kathy. It is mid-afternoon. It's going toward 1 o'clock. And I'm running some errands, and I thought, well, I would take you along with me. As long as you behave. Don't make me have to stop the car. I know you won't, though. You'll be good. I am now headed to car wash. This car is full of little brown dots, and at first I thought that it was the usual culprits of the birds, but I don't think so. And my daughter has the same thing, and she thought it was the birds too, but I don't know. I don't see how it could possibly be when there's so many. Anyway, I'm going to the car wash and check out, see how long it'll take. If there's a long wait today because it's Saturday, there might be. If it's too extra long, I won't. But it's a beautiful day. We're not expected to have any rain for probably another 4 or 5 days, which is good, but we need the rain. I'm wondering what is everybody doing for the last holiday of the summer, Labor Day. We're not doing anything. At this point, everybody is kind of in different places, in different spots, and they've moved. Not recently for some of them. As a matter of fact, most of them, but it's just that I don't know what happens. You get out of touch with people, and you just don't either get invited or decide to do things for one reason or another. But it is supposed to be a really nice weekend, so that'll be good. After I go to the car wash, I think I'm going to go to, it's in the next plaza over where, because we're going toward Fishkill, there's a Walmart and Sam's, and across the street from Sam's, there is a Kentucky Fried Chicken. I haven't done that in a very long time. And my husband, I shouldn't be speaking about because he's not in the car. It's getting a little bit more difficult. When he used to eat anything and everything, and now there's a lot less that he'll eat. And he says he'll never eat chicken, but he eats it from Kentucky Fried Chicken, so I'm not sure where that fits in, but if I can get him to eat that, that's fine with me. And he loves their mashed potatoes and their coleslaw, so that'll be it. That'll be a good thing from the beginning. So it's not far. It's only like 4 or 5 miles, and then once I get home, I know I told you that I would show you the doormat that I made in for my birthday with my daughter and granddaughter, and I'm not sure whether that'll be this video or not, but if I get home and get lunch and get other things organized, and I don't know about you, but I have weeds that are 2 feet tall, and I don't know how they got away from me. I kind of do, because I didn't use as much mulch this year, and my daughter was like, stop using the mulch because the dog runs, well, when a truck is around, like a parcel or Amazon, the dog goes bananas and wants to get out. He thinks he's going to catch the truck, and he goes out and he races around the yard because he can't get out of the yard. So when he goes out, 9 out of 10 times he does hit the mulch. So she said, stop using that mulch, it's making such a mess. So this year I had the mulch, but I didn't use it. And I found, of course, you had to water more often when you don't have the mulch. And it did stop the mess on the sidewalk, but I don't think it was worth it. I think I would rather clean up the mess on the sidewalk than to have the weeds that we have. So, live and learn, as they say. Next spring, maybe even this fall, I'll do it when all the not the perennials, all the annuals die out, because in that spot on both sides of the sidewalk are mostly annuals. I have a couple of hostas, and there's a couple of one or two other plants that come back every year, but other than that, they don't come back. You pull them out. So I might just do it this fall while it's cool, and it'll be one less thing I have to do in the spring. So kind of getting into some traffic now, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be for a Saturday. And I'll take you with me as far as the car wash, because if I can't get through, I'm only going to leave anyway, so I will let you go. Otherwise, we'll go through the car wash together. Got the windows up, got the air conditioning on. The temperature outside is 74, but I never used to use the air conditioning. I always used the windows, and my husband never used the windows. He always used the air conditioning. So I kind of got out of that habit of using, putting the windows down, and it is a lot quieter with the air conditioning. So yeah, I got to give him that. And there's times when you need just a little bit of air conditioning, and times when you need it max. And it hasn't been too often, though, this summer that I've needed it max. There have been many days in a row that were 100 or more, or close to it. But either those were days that you just stayed in the house, or if you ran an errand. When I run errands, they're not usually very far away. This one is farther away than what most errands are. From my house into Fishkill, where I'm going to this particular car wash, is I'm gonna say 7 or 8 miles. And believe it or not, I don't have to, except the supermarket, and that's the opposite direction. Every place else, like the bank and post office, they're close, so they're like 4 miles. So I'm in a spot where I thankfully don't have to drive. And the funny part was, I've been in that house and on that street and that number all my life, but it was never really populated until probably into the 80s, and then people started moving up from Westchester and the Bronx and Queens, and they started making developments and senior housing and whatnot. So of course that's brought on much more traffic. But if you pick the time of day, and usually Saturday is not a good day to go, but I must have hit it right, because I'm not coming to any slowdowns or any traffic. So that's a good sign. And let's see, we have a sign down here that they usually put up for lost children or something, or traffic jams, and it says road work, 1 lane open. Well, I don't think that will apply for today, so we're just going to keep it on just for about another mile, and then we'll be there. If you remember Fishkill, if you're a native or a local, there used to be an outdoor drive-in here, and that one, and there's one on Overlook Road, used to be the closest ones. And almost every Friday we would go to the outdoor drive-in, and you could, there was no worry about kids those days. And we'd get out of the car and we'd go to the playground, which was right underneath the screen. And while the rides were going on, a merry-go-round, a Ferris wheel, a couple of others, we'd be on the ground and find coins. and we'd end up, there'd be probably my brother, my sister, and myself. I don't know about my the brother that's just a bit older than me, but we'd get enough money to buy candy from the snack bar. Of course, a big candy bar or a box of candy was 15 or 20 cents. So we were set because our parents, we didn't bring water. You didn't do that in those days, just because you were going to the movies for, 2.5 or 3 hours. That wasn't thought of. Now nobody goes anywhere without a big $35 or $40 cup of water. I sometimes bring it, but not very often. Not very often at all. Because like I said, I don't stay out or go that far that I need to do that. I didn't bring Brady with me today because I didn't know how he would react to the car wash. So he's home. Probably he sits at the window and waits for me whenever I go anywhere. He's very needy, very, very dependent. I've got the air up too high now as it is. I'm going to turn that down. Okay. Now I'm in the turning lane for the car wash. And we're at a red light. And now we're green. Oh, this worked out perfect. Couldn't ask for better. This is a real bumpy section, but they're going to work on it for the next week, so they warned everybody. So I will definitely stay away from this area. Let's see what we got here. I got one more turn, and then we're actually in the car wash. Oh, looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Wow. I'm gonna go to the soft touch, I think. And take my seatbelt off. I have to open the window. I'm going to do the soft touch. $12. And I gotta see if I've got the right amount of money. And I do. What do you know? Okay, let me try this now. We'll see what happens. Card dispenser, receipt, credit card reader, tokens. I guess they don't take cash. Let's see. Get my wallet out here. Let's see if they'll take this. If not, we got a problem.
Please insert cash, pay with credit card, or one of our other additional options.
Now we'll go back with the cash.
Your payment is being processed. Please wait.
No, it's not, because I didn't give it to you yet. I would take it. It
Please wait until the wash bay is empty.
Must have taken it from the debit card. Make sure my windows are up, my doors are closed. Have you ever been to a car wash with somebody else when they're on social media? We still have red lights. Foam and wash, car wash. Enter on green light. Nothing yet. Still nothing. What's going on? Center vehicle in bay. Soft touch. Your vehicle will receive. I don't know if this means I can go in or not. There's no green on top. Going in. Stop. Oh, I guess it took it. They're splashing us through. Smells like spearmint, peppermint. On the soft brushes. Maybe it'll take, I hope it'll take that stuff off. This is one of the better car washes. There's a lot of them around, of course. I don't, you know, it's like a preference in anything else that you do. One person likes one thing and somebody else likes something else. Now we're rolling down into the front, so we'll be moving soon. Yeah, we're moving now. This car since the end of March. This was a car that I got after I was rear-ended. I was come up behind somebody I came up behind somebody who was making a left turn, and I stopped, and the woman behind me didn't. And the car that I had was only 16 months old. And then I went, that was December 23rd of 2024. And then I went till March before everything was straightened out. I was able to get another car. And since the car was a lease, I came out on the short end of that because all the money I had put down on it, I didn't get any of that back. You never know. And it's not like, you know, I haven't had an accident. I think that was the first accident I've ever had, and I've probably been driving for 50 years. Okay, now it says go. So I'm going. And then you stop here. And then they draw you off a little bit. And I see it's starting to get a little bit cloudy outside. I hope we don't get any rain. It'd be my luck that it would rain right after I get the car washed. It's like it rains right after you water all your plants in your garden. Always rains. You know what? I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for riding along with me. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Everyone helps me to make the channel work and make it larger. And you can do that by subscribing if you already have it, or if you choose to give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate that too. And be kind to one another. It doesn't cost anything, and I will see you very soon. Thanks again. Bye now.